Today on SVG News, you'll be seeing a certain babylicious bloodsucker through a whole new lens. Literally. Plus, what does a banana butter pie have to do with Super Smash Bros? Stay tuned to find out.
I need to know now.
Have you ever wanted to play as a team of Super Smash Bros. Characters in an action RPG? Well, for a while you could. Twitter user Hey Nice Job Still has brought Super Fighter M All-Star to the internet's attention, and gamers everywhere are confused but thankful.
Star Fox, shoot at will!
Super Fighter M All-Star is a mobile game released by K-Man Game Incorporated that includes unlicensed appearances from multiple members of the Super Smash Bros. Roster. Most importantly, the character select screen is filled with limited voice acting for each character, who spout some of the most bonkers dialogue imaginable.
I don't want to be trampled down!
In a clip shared by Hey Nice Job Still, curious fans can see just how different things are in the world of Super Fighter M. We're just gonna keep peppering these throughout the video. Enjoy!
I became bold and stronger!
The clip is truly a parade of absurdity. Many of the characters speak with a voice that sounds like it could belong to the same person, delivering lines that seem at odds with the character. Link helpfully explains that he's not much of a talker, which, well, technically is true.
I don't like talking very much.
Wario cackles something about a treasure box. Mega Man's pal Zero seems to be going through his morning affirmations as he whispers,
"It's time for me to show up."
Some of those lines are odd, but they approach making some kind of sense. Other introductory lines fully break the fabric of reality, such as when Rosalina helpfully intones,
"Your friend is waiting for you in the garage."
Since that fateful post, Super Fighter M All-Star has taken on a second life. Thousands of people have liked and commented on the thread following Hey Nice Job Still's clip. The character select screen has become a viral sensation, with fans on the internet picking their favorite bizarre bits of dialogue.
You look yummy.
You may be wondering how you can snag this game and lead your favorite Smash characters into a confusing new mobile battle. Unfortunately, there's no legal way to acquire Super Fighter M All-Star at the moment. According to people who are familiar with it, the game was pulled from digital storefronts several months ago, most likely due to its use of copyrighted characters.
Where is God when you need him?
While some people are desperately trying to figure out how to play the game for themselves, others are worried about what could happen if they sort out Super Fighter M. After all, the game was already a bootleg in its original form. What happens when you try to track down a bootleg of a bootleg? Look, it's no Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but clearly Super Fighter M has some merit as a viral sensation. While it's unlikely that the mobile game will ever be legally reissued, at least fans can still pull up these clips and enjoy the dulcet tones of Donkey Kong begging for a banana butter pie.
Do you have a banana butter pie?
IGN recently shared a first look at gameplay for Resident Evil 8 Village on the PS4 Pro. The video also served as a subtle reveal for a feature some thirsty fans are certain to abuse, a photo mode. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice a skip photo mode indicator appear next to the PlayStation's option button icon in the bottom right corner of the screen during a cutscene at the 4:24 mark. According to Game Rant, this will be the first time the series has had this feature built in, even though Resident Evil has a reputation for eerily intriguing visuals. Previous Resident Evil narratives lean more toward urban settings and take a very modern approach to the genre. The newest addition to Capcom's premier horror series is taking the franchise in a slightly different direction. The official trailer for Resident Evil 8 Village features witches, werewolves, a gothic European castle, and some very attractive vampires, all worthy subjects for a photo mode. One vampire in particular has stood out above the rest though. Get it? Stood out above the rest because she's tall? The internet has taken a deep interest in Lady Dimitrescu ever since the game's first announcement video back in June 2020. Fans on Reddit have fallen head over heels for Resident Evil's big tall lady. Even KFC Gaming posted a teaser for I Love You Colonel Sanders 2 on Twitter back in February that featured Lady Dimitrescu. The official Resident Evil Twitter page shared a message from Village art director Tomonori Takano about the amusing and unexpected popularity of the new antagonist. He said, "Lady Dimitrescu and her daughters have received a fair amount of attention, far more than we anticipated. It's great that they're able to take the spotlight as icons of Resident Evil Village."
Man blood.
Lady Dimitrescu is already the subject of numerous memes and cosplays, having grown into a cultural phenomenon despite the fact that Village has yet to release. We can only speculate to what nefarious ends fans will use images of her captured with Resident Evil 8 Village's photo mode when the game finally launches. Resident Evil Village releases on May 7th, 2021 for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Stadia. PS5 owners can play the maiden demo now.